Because when you're the valedictorian, you get invited to meet the governor of Georgia. And imagine being 17 years old and told you're going to meet the most powerful man in your state. I got dressed up, my parents got dressed up, we went outside and we got on public transit and we took that bus to West Paces Ferry. And we got off the bus, we walked up the driveway to go see the security guard so we could check in. Only when we got to the security guard, he looked at me, he looked at my parents, and he said, "You don't belong here." And when he said that, my dad said, no, this is my daughter Stacey. She's one of the valedictorians. We're invited, but the guard didn't check his checklist. He didn't look for our invitation. He just looked at me and at my parents, and he sneered at the bus that was pulling away. And he said, "I told you, this is a private event. You don't belong here." Well, unfortunately for that man, he never met Robert or Carolyn Abrams. And so there was a very vigorous conversation. And he finally discovered that he should check his checklist, and he let us inside. But I tell the story not because of the fact that I got to meet the governor, because I don't remember that meeting. I don't talk about meeting my fellow valedictorians because I don't remember meeting them either. All I remember from that day is a man standing in front of the most powerful place in Georgia, taking one look at me and telling me I don't belong. I'm running for governor because I intend to open those gates wide for every Georgian so no one doubts that they belong in our state. That is why I'm running, and that is why I'm going to win. I'm going to win because we are going to work together to educate bold and ambitious children from cradle to career. I am the only candidate in this primary who has put out a comprehensive child care plan because we have to start taking care of our kids the moment they arrive. That's why I spent this morning meeting with 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds at a child care center talking about their future and their brightness. And these are extraordinary kids who deserve to have the same opportunities as any other child in the state of Georgia. And as the next governor, I'm going to make certain their parents don't go into debt taking care of a 2-year-old. Because we can afford to do it and we can't afford not to. But I'm also the only candidate who fought in the legislature to save the pre-K program when it was on the chopping block.